introduce everybody and then go
Yeah,
from
man. Introduction, man. Start with you, Dana.
Man, yo, I'm Ali Dana, man, from Rancho Cucamonga. A little bit of what y'all seen on Friday After Next.
I play for the Cucamonga Cracker Killers. You want tickets?
You know what I'm saying? 909 vibes. Y'all see what it is. Okay, who's
Uh,
It's your boy AB here, live and direct, coming in from Orangeburg, South Carolina. You feel me?
Ooh.
It's like that.
Yeah, I'm just
ASAP.
All right.
Yo, this your boy Devin, Thurm, whatever you want to call me, what it is, what it ain't. From Atlanta, Georgia.
Marcel Paul from Detroit, man. Next contestant,
300.
Mr. Fraz.
Say less.
First topic, Chick-fil-A, man.
I think the other side of it is true with our nation's history. We understand the curse that was slavery, white people do, and we say that was bad, but we miss the blessing of slavery, that it actually built up the framework for the world that white people live in and lived in. And so a lot of people call this white privilege, and when you say those two words, it just is like a fuse goes off for a lot of white people because they don't want somebody telling them.
Is Chick-fil-A canceled?
No. They could, like I said, they could call me the N-word, and I'm going there, bro.
See, you tripping now. See, my
You
thing
part
is,
of the
bro,
problem.
no bullshit. No, you a part of the problem, bro. My thing is, bro, I ain't gonna stop eating, but I'm definitely gonna eat that shit less.
What?
You feel me?
What's the difference?
What you mean? What's the difference, bro? Like a $5 every now and then ain't gonna, you feel me? Ain't gonna do too much.
What you get from Chick-fil-A that's $5, my boy?
I mean, well, $8.
About $10.
You feel me?
But don't nobody else got their fries though. Like,
So it's either I gotta stop eating that shit all the way or just eat that shit. Like I can't just slow up.
You're part of the problem if you spend money. You're not a part of the problem if you don't spend money. That's it. It ain't no gray area in between there.
Cause it funds his campaign. So like,
Right.
if he get $20 less from me a month, that helps, right?
But if we
No,
all
not necessarily, bro.
that, he's still getting money. If we all think like that.
It just like owner, like he kind of like approves like white supremacy, basically.
Basically, what the story.
I see something else though, bro.
Basically, us being slaves was a blessing in disguise for white people. Basically, that's what he said. And like Chick-fil-A owner didn't really say nothing to oppose that. So that's why.
Yeah, but look, I got this quote. He was saying, my plea would be for the white people, rather than point fingers at that kind of criminal effort, would be to see the level of frustration and exasperation and almost a sense of hopelessness that exists among some of those activists within the African American community talking about the protests and everything.
Mm-hmm. I just think it's crazy, bro. I just think it's crazy how it seemed like all the fucking cheap and great options are fucking supporting Trump, bro.
bro, I'm saying,
Like, who the fuck, like, bro, around Orangeburg, bro, it's only like maybe 2 black-owned spots for real. Like, everything else, it seemed like, is funding Trump, bro. McDonald's, Popeyes, bro. I don't know about Zaxby's, but...
If I say, like, if you really gonna eat it, bro, like, don't eat as much as often, but at least, like, use your money, like, to them black-owned business. And I'm saying, go out there and try them out. You know what I'm saying? You might like something. That could be your new spot.
For real, playing both sides of the fence.
Right. You jumping over from one day, nah, I ain't paying them. Next day, yeah, I'm gonna give them a little bit of my money. Like,
hold up, brother. You said they can call you a nigga.
Yes, I'm picking.
And you still go eat it.
I'm picking the side. I'm over that side of the fence, and I'm whether it is what it is.
Hell no, buddy.
Bruh, you act like you can't go get some chicken from nowhere else, though.
I went down 2 feet, 10 toes. I don't care. I'm eating Chick-fil-A. It is what it is.
You eating Chick-fil-A, Marcel?
No.
I mean,
Huh?
I
I
have
hear
because
you.
I've been with Dana. I have because I've been with Dana. You
All
know.
right. So niggas on my
Don't you
ass.
lie. Don't you lie.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been eating that shit.
You could have said
Hey,
no.
no count though, Dana.
No, I will not eat right now.
Dana, if
Okay.
I wasn't out here with you, Dana, I probably wouldn't have ate it that much. Like for real, I'm being honest.
But you would have
Because
eaten.
when I was back in,
would have eaten it though.
yeah, I ate it.
Okay, so what's
See, but my thing, no, look, bro. My thing is, bro. Okay, so if we cancel the Chick-fil-A, we gotta cancel In-N-Out. We gotta cancel Taco Bell. We gotta cancel fucking Wendy's, 4 for 4s. We gotta cancel all that shit. If we gonna cancel Chick-fil-A, everything else gotta go too. And that's what I'm saying.
Y'all need to cancel it anyway. Y'all need to eat healthy, like
Oh,
whole foods, eat more fruit and veggies. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
this motherfucker.
You don't eat nothing healthy.
Okay, strong man.
I'm
Really?
saying.
I mean,
Fuck you think you are now?
Ever since I've been training for pro day, my diet been definitely healthy.
Oh, well,
Chipotle support too. God damn, bro.
I ain't see that one.
You ain't see that?
I mean, some restaurants on that list they posted wasn't true though.
Yeah, some
Like
of
Waffle House.
Wendy's came out and tweeted everybody and said that that's not true. So you can't believe everything you see on social media.
Yeah, they said Waffle House was supporting Trump.
Yeah, the Wendy's situation was like a franchise owner, not the like
Just one
CEO of the whole
okay.
company.
Okay.
So you get on the 4 for 4s.
Yeah, we they don't. Okay, next
topic, man.
This the one I've been
Patriots.
fucking waiting for. Because these two niggas tried to play me so left the other day and they were finna make me mad. Bro.
No, it's just you need to take your cape off of Cam, bro.
What you mean, bro? He's fucking healthy,
You gotta
6'6",
take
250, bro. Come
You gotta
on,
take
what?
your cape off, bro.
you gotta pull it out.
Man, here we go, bro.
My whole thing is
Big Rider, go,
bro.
Pull it out, man. Gay. Pull it out. Just pull it out.
Y'all boy can sleep. That's all. Y'all boy can sleep. That's fine. I'm not gonna sleep though.
No,
Y'all boy
that's the thing.
sleep.
I want Cam to be successful though, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's from the city.
Okay.
He's from the city. He got.
That's what I'm saying, boy. I don't know why you trying to play him left. This is what I'm saying, bro. These two niggas told me the other day. They was like, yeah, they really not that good of a team and blase.
Nobody said that.
And you ain't say that.
Nobody said. I said their receiving core is young. Look at the text messages in.
Their receiving core ain't that young with Julian and Sanu.
I'm definitely fan too.
I'm saying they still got Jacoby Myers
and Marquise Lee. Marquise Lee ain't young either, but they got N'Keal Harry. Whenever he get right, he only played like a couple games last year.
But bro,
that's what I'm saying. So he didn't help the cause. He didn't help Tom Brady out.
You got to look at this, bro.
Sanu went there and didn't really do nothing.
Hey, Thurm, shut up.
No.
Hey, what is the Patriots offense built off of, though? That shit is straight timing and precision, right?
It's a balance of running game, and they got good running backs.
Straight off
balance
time.
of run game and pass game.
They don't have no vertical threats. They have no vertical.
But listen though, bro. That whole offense is finna change, bro. This is what Belichick been waiting for. This is what fucking offensive coordinator Josh Daniels been waiting for, bro. They've been waiting for a mobile quarterback so they can unleash.
They are not
like RPOs, everything.
I'm telling you,
it's not finna.
They still got N'Keal Harry too, don't they?
Yeah. He was hurt.
He was hurt last year. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all was right though. I looked it up. The receivers are decent, not great at all. Their numbers was really average.
They like got a stat that they created the least amount of separation in the league last year. Like
Julian Edelman 12 drops. That's not good either.
Cam already is an inaccurate quarterback.
What'd you say, Tyler?
This nigga said Cam Newton is an inaccurate quarterback, bro.
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, bro! It's a. I want y'all to go look, bro. It's a complication on fucking YouTube of everybody just dropping the fuck out of his passes. How can y'all say he's inaccurate? He putting the shit in his chest, bro.
His completion percentage for his career is under 60%, I believe.
Brother, you think that's his fault? Bro, go look at all them drops, bro. That was only for 1 year, bro. Please just go look at all them drops, bro. No, not like that. Go look, bro. Please, I'm just telling y'all, bro. Go look at the complication, bro. That shit really sad.
Bro, you can't look at an Instagram video, bro. You just gotta look up the stats, bro.
Them shits. So numbers tell the whole truth now. You know that. You know that, bro. Because, nigga, you was way better than your numbers. Dana was way better than his numbers. Marcel's way better than his numbers. Tyler way better than his numbers. I'm way better than my numbers. So numbers do fucking lie. Am I lying?
I mean, but look
That's
at the system we was in though.
You way better than your
Okay.
numbers. That's what I'm telling you.
You can say the same thing about him though.
I'm saying, but that's like top tier football though. Like, come on, bro.
Top tier football, you can still be in a bad position, bro.
Exactly, but that don't mean shit. Bro, please just go look at his receiver. Bro, Kelvin Benjamin, fat ass, was his number 1 receiver for like 3 years, nigga. And he supposed to eat? Come on, bro. Fucking Jericho Cotchery.
Trying to make an argument that you were saying they were going to be better than what Brady was there.
Yeah.
From last year, yes. It's going to be a step up.
And I believe so.
That's why I say y'all boy can sleep.
But you was telling us that we said that they was gonna make the playoffs. Nobody said that.
My thing was, it seemed like at the beginning of the conversation, it kind of seemed like y'all boys was saying like they overrated. They really not as good as we think. And then y'all say, oh, but they're expected to make playoffs. So like that's contradictory to me.
Nobody called them overrated. We just said like
playoff team this year.
Yeah.
They have a better chance of getting in, and their division is known to be weak.
Yeah, they got the Dolphins and the Jets. The only comp is the Bills. But like you said, we'll see.
You're just starting. I want to promote some things, for our days back when we, you know what I'm saying, for when people get back to Hampton. You know what I'm saying? This is something I want to promote. I want to go out by our first promotion. We're promoting Crown Royal.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What did your dumb ass say it?
Hey, next
commercial break.
Yeah, some turn up.
So,
Like shit, boy. Us a dime to do that, boy. You just work for free. Get them boy free promotion. Fucking ASAP Rocky, chill out, buddy.
All right, so the next topic is going to be on B Simone. I got a couple of videos I put together that we can watch. So I'm gonna play the first one right now.
What's she do? Girl.
Baby girl.
Too much more of that shit coming out her mouth right now.
All right, y'all gotta be quiet so y'all can hear the video.
Mess. Yeah. Atlanta, you would have. Which I have nothing against the LGBT lettuce, bacon, tomato community, but I love all y'all. One of my.
Wow.
What are you doing?
It's 2020, bro. You cannot be saying shit like that, boy.
We love all races, all ethnicities, all genders, and all sexual preferences. So you don't say that.
Bro, it's 2020, bro. Folks gonna be down your neck about that type of shit, bro. Like you can't come out, you can't say shit like that, bro. Yeah. You can't say shit like that. I don't even know, like.
She was trying to be fun.
Go ahead.
In her element, she was feeling comfortable, just how we comfortable, and she said something.
Letting that shit go.
Right. She let it go.
So Thurm, I say I don't got no pressure with no homosexual, bisexual. I don't got no pressure with the LGBTQ community. It's what you want to do with your life and who you want to, be partners with. I feel like she was just very ignorant and, about that statement. That's what I got to say about it.
How y'all feel about her everybody like canceling her?
I don't think we should cancel her. I think she does need to be. She does need to be
humbled.
For sure.
Her remarks that she makes. She makes some remarks that are like, you were just on our level. So what are we?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I just seen a post the other day that I agree with. It was like, we don't need to be canceling no black people that's like not racist or you feel me? Yeah. Like that's real shit.
She's one of our, especially at times like this, like with everything going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
I want to see her.
As long as we
want to see
her. But
the
thing is, her and Desi kind of had the same take on the riots and shit. And
right.
No cap, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hers was worse.
I didn't hear hers word for word, but I know I read that like she pretty much said the same thing as Desi. I didn't really see a problem with what Desi said, honestly.
No,
I mean, it was really, really bad timing. It was really, really bad timing.
I was talking about B. Simone part, she was saying that she doesn't see it as godly, but the night before she was partying and twerking and shaking that thing on the counter.
Yeah, she
drinking.
And drinking.
At the riot,
but you don't you think that's godly, but to protest on what's going on, you don't think that's godly, but you can go drink and party. That's what I understand. But Desi's point was totally different.
Desi just used a bad picture. Yes.
That's bad analogy with it. Like he just like uneducated about the situation. Like that's where I feel like we need to go on. Just educate your brothers and sisters on like history repeats itself.
That's the thing. Hey, if you're not educated, you don't need to speak on it, bro.
Right.
Exactly.
That's his problem.
And that's why I fuck with J. Cole shit so much, bro, because he told us that he like, bro, like, even though everybody think that I'm the one to go to in times like this, I'm really not. You feel me? And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say that, bro. Because
like they was really trying to cancel my man J. Cole over there.
Bro, that shit had me.
Right,
I'm
but speaking,
like, bro,
it's true about how you feel.
He wasn't being offensive to nobody. He was just saying that Shorty needed to be more nurturing and break shit down to us instead of like being mad and fucking yelling at us, trying to get black people to understand. Like, I don't learn that way, but like I can't learn that way. Once I hear you yelling and all mad and shit, I'm just gonna be like, man, all right. But if you really like be humble and try to like explain it to me, I'll listen. I would listen because I really want to know.
Your red table type speed.
I don't know. It seems like people trying to be more woke than the next person.
Boy, I swear to God. Oh my
like more
God.
change. Like change doesn't work that way. Like it works as unity.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Culture
Instead of like just canceling that person, educate them. Like, you just cancel them. Just educate them and move on. Like, that's it. So okay. So next, what do you guys? Baby girl.
So next.
Baby, hold on. We gotta explain the 9 to 5 situation.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So she said something about that she's not dating somebody with a 9 to 5. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, I had to talk with my girl. So she was just basically saying like she didn't see nothing wrong with that. She just like it came out wrong. That's her personal preference on what she want to date. That's like me saying like I really don't want to date like tall girls. That's just an example. So that's her personal preference. But I was just saying like, bro, you can like date somebody with a 9 to 5 and they have dreams and ambition like to be an entrepreneur. Like you have that knowledge and like you've been there. Like why not share that knowledge with that person if like you really like them or really attracted to them to like build like generational wealth with them.
Right.
My thing is, what if that person don't want to do that? What if that's just not that person's lane?
No cap.
You feel me?
Because that's what she said. I'm not
But
gonna.
my thing with what she said, bro, is like to me, it sounded like she just wants somebody she can identify with. She just wants somebody that's on the same level type of time as her. Not only like I don't see the same level, I see the same type of time.
Why she was saying that, she was putting like 9 to 5 workers like down to me.
She was shitting on 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I ain't really get that vibe.
That's what I got from it.
She should have worded it differently. She said, I just need somebody to match my lifestyle with what I do. I need somebody that's, that does something in the same lane. because she shitted on doctors, lawyers, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She shitted on all 9-to-5 jobs. So she should have worded it better and understand that, you know what I'm saying, she didn't come from no entrepreneur family and no entrepreneur herself. To work too. So you can't forget where you come from. You just need to be humble.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, bro.
She just said that totally, completely wrong.
Yeah, if she would have.
But I mean, but at the end of the day, bro, like that's her preference. That's just what she want, bro. She said she want a rapper, drug dealer. That's what she want. And we know a lot. Tell me y'all don't know females with the same type of shit, same type of preference. They want niggas with fast money.
With a bag.
That wasn't the problem people saw though about the preference though.
She just the way she said it.
It's like she putting the niggas that down that's working hard, to try to get their money up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Man, we gonna go to the next Be Simone topic, man.
You need to.
It's about
be humble.
It's about her book
that she does, that she's in. If she has all that in that,
this is about her and her book. So this is what she had to say about her book and everything.
As an entrepreneur, me and my team outsourced. We hired a team that we trusted, that we thought could bring my vision to life. And they did a lot of things without my knowledge. And I am here to fix it. I've reached out to every creative involved, every female involved to fix this issue. And even though I feel like the people I hired and my team dropped the ball, I'm taking full accountability because at the end of the day, I'm the leader, I'm the CEO, I'm the coach. So, it's my brand. I take full accountability even though I did not know. I'm here to fix it. I'm here to speak about it. I'm not going to run from this. I'm going to face it head on. I'm learning, I'm growing every single day. My business mind, it's growing every day. The way I do business.
Good enough. So
I just
think
it's.
I'm the CEO.
How do you not know? Your name is on the book.
Exactly.
My thing is, I'm mad it took a fucking lawsuit just to get her to talk fucking regular. First of all.
Right.
They said she copied a book word for word, my nigga.
Baby girl.
Nah, that's
book word for word.
Just really copied and pasted.
Word for word. Like what?
You got it.
So basically,
it was like a little plan sheet. I think I seen what she copied and pasted. I think it was like a little
it was different little parts.
Planning sheet. Yeah. Like a little self-help type of book in the page. Yeah. But I don't know, man. All I really see. I try to be understanding, bro. I really am. Y'all boy know that. I think, bro, she really is trying, bro, but she really did surround herself with the wrong type of people, and I really think she just kind of told her truth about it. Like she said, she like.
Well, hold on.
She knew what
you still have to go back and check it. It's your book. To me, I feel like
her name is all over it.
I feel like she was just lazy at that point, or like she didn't think too much about it. Like, no, like you gotta know these things, bro.
Or she just trusted them folks too much, which is bad too. So
right, she was so happy she got her book and didn't read it. Like you don't go through it, you don't look at it, you don't have somebody in your corner that's personally for you that looks over it. Like,
but she gonna let you know about that meal though. She gonna let you know about that.
How you not read your own book, bro? Like
what? That's crazy, bro.
You know, you got to cut her some slack. She's still learning. She's still progressing, like she said. She's still trying to develop a business mind.
Yeah.
But like, this is a big no-no, though. Big learning lesson for her.
You the leader. You the CEO. You know what I'm saying? You this and that. But you downplaying the people that's on your team. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Because she talking about even though my team dropped the ball, I'm gonna take full responsibility. You can't put your team down like that.
She shifted the blame to them.
Yeah.
Nah, that's weak. That's weak.
Responsibility. That's weak. Who takes the responsibility?
For sure.
You know, don't put nobody else down.
So well said, fellas. Well said.
Simone has a lot of things going on her, but
she shouldn't be canceled. Yeah,
we're not gonna cancel her. We're gonna, let her live. She's just learning through her mistakes, just like as we all would if we were, doing something to to that level. So we just need to.
Meek kind of stepped up to defend her a little bit on Twitter, but then he gonna say, I didn't even like read like what happened with her.
Yeah, you have to double down. Double down, man.
Bro, she could have did anything and Meek was just out here defending her, which is a good thing to me though, because he had her back.
Yeah.
Once you realize that, you either got to double down or just next time don't say nothing. No.
Yeah. That's true.
Next topic, man. How y'all feel about Drew Brees, man?
Drew Brees is I can't mess with him.
I will never agree with anybody disrespecting the flag, thinking about all that has been sacrificed, not just those in the military, but for that matter, those throughout the civil rights movements of the 60s. And everyone. And
my thing is, what I think he said that shit and ain't expected to blow up because he obviously wasn't in tune with what's going on. Why are you not in tune with that, nigga? Like, this is your America. Like, you live in it too and you see what's going on. You say something like that right now, like, he obviously just didn't think it was a big deal.
Quarterback of the New Orleans Saints.
Exactly. Like, how do you not know what's going on?
That's why I don't believe he didn't know. He knew what he was going for. He knew what he was saying. And he could have said something either totally.
Yeah, I believe he knew what he was saying, but it's like he has to be prepared going into the interview. Like, you know you're going to get that question. You should know. Like, that response is going to create an uproar.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's just, I low-key just feel like he said that shit and then he got a whole bunch of backlash from it. He just did a whole bunch of damage control. I don't really think he feel that way, but he got to play a season with niggas and he got to – you feel me? He got to get along with everybody. He has to still be the face of the New Orleans Saints. So I just feel like he did a really, really good job damage control for real. Like,
Michael Thomas already said he's not rocking with him.
Statement after statement.
Yeah, bro. He was out there. He was. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really uneducated. I sat down and I listened to my team. That's how I feel about all them coaches, bro. What's bro from Oklahoma State? He racist too, but he just got a job to do. Like, all these white people got jobs to do, bro. So they're not gonna lose that.
I got to take on it. So the agency I'm with, we had like a little conference call. So it's like all the clients in there. So of course, like me, like Drew Brees, of course he said it, and then he said it within like a week after everything was going on with the protests and the rioting and stuff. To me, I was like, do he really feel that way? Because, like, he was really definite on how he said it. Like, he was really defiant. But then, like we just said, you got to educate these people. He probably didn't know, like, you know what I'm saying, people of color was going out fighting in the war and coming back and getting mistreated. You know, he was just probably talking about his grandfather or whatever. But one of the guys, he spoke up. But one of the guys, he spoke up. He played for the New Orleans Saints. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the utmost respect for him and, you know, he believed that his apology is sincere. So, I mean, this is one of the guys that been in the locker room with him. So, you know,
I feel like he meant what he said, though.
Yes.
He meant that. That's the first thing that comes to your mind. You meant that.
No bullshit, bro.
Even
you can see his
own star receiver.
My thing is, bro, like, where have you been, bro? Like, everybody knows that taking a knee is not to disrespect the flag. It's to raise awareness for some.
Everybody still don't know that. Everybody
that's the issue, though. That's
what I'm saying.
Still don't know that. That's crazy.
Bro, some people are really blind to racism. Like, if it's right next door, like, they just, like, not going, like, acknowledge the problem. Well, that could be a bad analogy, but you know what I'm saying. Like, people just are blind to it.
But I mean, personally, I'm not gonna cancel him. You feel me? Because I mean, even if he didn't mean it, I can't call it if he meant it or not. He still really apologized a whole bunch of times. He admitted his ignorance and shit.
I mean, I feel like he had to do that though. Like,
no bullshit.
He had to apologize.
What? Yeah, try to clear his name up.
But do I think he's racist or not? Something like that? Like, no. Like, I don't believe that. He's always been around black people to me.
I feel like he was just uneducated.
He does a lot in the community for African Americans in New Orleans.
Shit, Jake Fromm do worse shit. That's who I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him.
I can't remember what he did, but it was like a text.
He said guns are for elite white people. That's what he said. And it got leaked, but still, bro. Like, man, he done did some other racist shit I really can't think of right now, but he's done to me. I don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with him.
It's funny to me how
fucking Warner Robbins
joke about like racist stuff, but I've never did that. Like, that's not funny. I don't come to y'all text messages and be like, man, those damn like, I don't go to y'all text messages and do that. I don't get how white people do that. Like, it doesn't.
Frey.
Like, they find funny.
White people are wilding out in this country right now.
Yes.
A little podcast ain't gonna hurt them.
You guys see the stuff where like they don't allow like a white person will not allow a person into a building. Like the recent one, the white lady didn't allow the lady into the swimming area.
Yeah.
Nah, the one that got me. No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The one that I saw, it was a black father and his 2 black kids in a car. Like he got like a nice car. He got like a luxurious car. And then this white lady was standing in front of him, was like, "Hey, where did you get this car? Where did you get this car?" She's like, "This is my car. This is my car." So then she's loud and like a group of white people come over to the car. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Like, this is his lady car." And he's there like, no, it's not. This is my car. So then them people really like trying to open the door, trying to get inside the car. They chasing the car with like motorcycles and bicycles. And there was a gun. And I mean, there was a dude standing in front of him, like reaching in his jacket, like he about to pull a gun. And then like all he had to, and then he just calling 911. I'm like, 911 is not really messing with, people that look like me and you right now.
Facts.
So it's just like, bro, like that's the white privilege. Like, like what could he really do in that situation? He just can't run nobody over.
Okay, did you guys see the Karen and the Ken that came out the Applebee's with the AR-15 and the Karen had the pistol in her hand and they were pointing it at people
walking by.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, the husband and wife.
Yeah. And then
yeah,
I seen that. I seen that.
They were just peacefully protesting, weren't they?
Man, shit. That's just so motherfucking crazy.
Ain't call it.
Then Darius Leonard got fucked over.
Yeah, I seen that.
But that shit like that been happening. Well, that shit like that been happening everywhere, but in South Carolina, of course. Like,
you see his statement I don't know if it was today or not about him being like in a interracial marriage and everything.
No, I didn't. I'm curious about that because like he been with that girl for a minute.
Yeah, he was just saying like like growing up in the country and everything. And he said we've been together like I think he said 9 or 10 years, and he was
bro. They've been together since they was in kindergarten. I think he said some crazy shit like that.
So he was just saying like how like even from their own families, how they've just faced like backlash and like people just talking about them, and how they had to like just do that, and it's been like a challenge to their relationship and everything.
Oh, so who is this?
That's so sad, bro.
Huh?
So who?
Darius.
He played for the Colts. Darius Leonard.
Back for the Colts. He from.
He went to South Carolina State.
Yeah, he's from South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause I was curious about how she felt about all this shit. Cause they obviously know they got a baby together and shit. So
yeah, he was just trying to say like we need to like teach kids like not to see color, and he was just saying like like people only get racist off of like propaganda and what gets taught to them and everything. And he was just saying like we gotta love our kids more and just put more positive stuff instill in them.
Okay, you guys think it's not to see
facts.
But to see color, understand that we don't racially profile people. Because I see color, but I don't racially profile a white person, a black person.
Yeah.
You have to see color because like it's relevant.
That's like,
and you have to be sensitive to it.
Right. Because I don't see a and then be like a Mexican do me dirty and be like, I hate Mexicans. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I treat everybody the same. Like,
and that's why I'm thankful for the household that I grew up in, because my dad old as hell. First of all, that nigga is like 78, so he grew up in an era where like you see a white person, you fight on sight. You feel me? Like that's how he grew up. And then my mom grew up in a white town, and she said she grew up in Florence, South Carolina, where that shit happened to Darius Leonard at. And she said she never went through anything racially charged ever. Like, so I really feel like I got a good mix of the two. Like, there are really, really, really a lot of good white people, but there are a lot of fucked up ones. And you just kind of got to be cordial. I try to be cordial with both, because I be peeping the racist shit that go on sometimes. But you feel me?
Yeah, but I'm not treating. If I get done wrong by a Mexican person, I'm not going to treat them all the same.
Yeah,
that's why we need to teach our kids to see color, but that don't be racist towards other people. Don't believe. Don't have these.
Well,
ideas.
I do think that people like that were racist, like a good percentage of them, like finally see like the wrongful doing, like they're like finally slowly changing in a way, they don't really have that hate in their heart no more.
Some, it's just like some and some don't, bro. Some really don't.
My mom told me that. No, go ahead.
Then I also see people tearing down Black Lives Matter posters, so I don't know.
I feel like
it ain't gonna be everybody, bro. Like we slow, like you said, we slowly seeing people change. And what my mom said, which is true, is these protests are different from any other ones that we ever really had, because like we got other countries rocking with us. We got more white people than black people sometimes out there peacefully protesting and shit. Like, it really wasn't like that any other time other than now. So I can respect it. It's definitely gonna. I feel like it's gonna get better, but it's gonna take time. But this is the step right here. This is the initial step. Yeah, I feel like we needed this.
So, okay. So at my last school, Cincinnati, one of my homeboys, one of his close friends, she's a white girl. Well, one day we was at his crib and we were just chilling, and she was just talking, and it was crazy because she was like, she's like, if I was to bring any of you guys back home to my family, they'll probably want to kill you. But I don't look at you like that because, I respect everybody. I respect everybody of color, but my parents are still racist. But I don't have the same views as them, even though they're my parents. But that's just how they are. But I was able, to get out and, have a different point of view to where I'm not going to raise my kids how they tried to raise me. And that junk was so crazy, bro. I never heard nobody say nothing like that.
And
like,
you know what?
Come to the cookout.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
still with Antonio Brown, bro. But I love her statement and everything.
No, but no, for real. I feel like, bro, once most of them real holding on to the past racist people die off, bro, like this new generation we got, I think we are more together, for real. And it's gonna be better. But once most of them old racists, you feel me, die off and shit,
be the older people, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna see a different.
For real. That's why I feel like this is a crazy statement, but it's been like a positive in Trump getting elected to me. Cause like
I see what you mean.
It's really has like exposed the country for like
really
no doubt.
What Rick Ross said, he said we gotta lose before we whatever.
Destroy before we elevate.
Right.
Yeah, and I really feel him on that. Like, Trump getting elected really show how everybody in this country feels. And I mean, not everybody, but a majority.
And
like it definitely exposed a lot of racism that people might not have been aware of.
And me and my mom was talking about this the other night. Like, okay, when they said Obama was in there, they said he didn't really change anything. First of all, he was in a house with all Republicans, so they said no to every fucking thing. But anyway, I feel like in times like this, when shit like this happens, bro, he would have been so instrumental about like keeping niggas calm and keeping niggas focused, bro. This is what happens when you have a fucking leader that is an asshole, bro. Like, niggas is out here winging it. We out here winging it right now. You feel me?
He's not a politician.
Right. That's true too.
He's a money maker.
Not a president.
So
businessman.
Like all he really do is really throw money. Like, he's giving black people, he's giving HBCUs money, he's done all that, but I would rather take somebody who really, really fucking cares other than somebody who just throws money at me.
All he does is just fight shit. Like, he just gets people all riled up and just, like, eating it up. And I just don't get, like, I watched his last rally and he didn't say nothing. Everybody just...
So when you guys go vote, I mean, well, there's only two.
Right, I already did.
Joe Biden or or Trump?
I really think both candidates like aren't good at all. I would rather still have Trump out of there.
Yeah, the whole statement
what exactly?
said to,
what exactly was up with him?
Joe Biden.
Was like,
talking about Joe Biden?
He was like, if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
Oh, I heard that.
He was looking like, what else did I do? I'm not black.
I took that as if you don't vote for me and you really vote for Trump, like, well, he's not in a position to be revoking black cards. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I just don't think he's a strong enough leader at all.
Bro, who is, bro?
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Done, nigga.
LeBron James. Look, I feel like LeBron James can run this country.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Y'all remember we talked about in class? Y'all remember we talked about in class with him with them that China shit and him kind of being out of turn?
Pro-communist?
Yeah. So he got a little more educating to do too, but I rock with LeBron though. Steph Curry.
He was stuck in a hard place because like he got to sell those shoes.
No bullshit.
Like that supports his family. Like, come on, bro.
You have to support communism, though. You had to do that.
He had to.
I mean, he not really supporting communism. Like, he just like keeping quiet. Really, like, well, that is supporting. I don't know. Like you say, he in a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Because them little kids still gonna go out and go get them LeBron shoes. So I don't know. It's the capitalist economy.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty much all the topics I had for today. You know.